What's up everyone, this is CyberKnight 8610 and today we're going to be talking about Abyss Rising cards. But first off, I'm going to be using the Yugitube Forums for a few of my videos, so if you guys check that out, that'd be awesome. Link in the description. As you can see, you can be a Yugituber of the week, and you kind of get like mini shoutouts to my videos you guys see. So all you gotta do is be active on the forums and you'll get featured there. Anyway, let's get on with the main focus of the video, and that is, of course, with Abyss Rising about to be released. Sneak previews like right around the corner, really. And we've only heard a few of the rarities announced, so I kind of want to talk about different cards that I think will be more expensive cards of the set. This is just kind of a small list of different cards. Of course, we don't know what the OCG import cards are yet, and we have only heard about 2 TCG exclusives. More than likely, if the past tells us anything, there will be a TCG exclusive that will be worth a pretty good amount. But for now, we're just going to be talking about the core set. We'll talk about, TCG and OCG, stuff a little bit, in a different video, of course, when everything is announced. So yeah, anyway, first off, Morning Glacia, the Elemental Lord, is one of the main cards I want to talk about. This is going to be a secret rare. It's been confirmed that it will be a secret rare card. Which kind of sucks, this is a card I'm really wanting to get, but of course Secret Rare will look pretty awesome, and then we'll, we kind of figured, since Grand Soil is, I kind of figure all the Elemental Lords are going to be Secret Rares. They're all pretty good, too. This one is going to be a little different, though, than Grand Soil, because people are going to be expecting this card to be good. Grand Soil, for some reason, a lot of people just did not believe it was going to be a good card, and they didn't give it any credit. Well, with Morning Glacia, they already know this is going to be a good card, so I have a feeling it's going to be pretty expensive right out of the gate, unlike Grand Soul, who's like $10, Its effectives, of course, it cannot be normal summon or set, must be special summon from your hand by having exactly 5 water monsters in your graveyard, and cannot be special summoned by other ways. When this card is special summoned, you can discard 2 random cards from your opponent's hand. The effect of Morning Glacia, the Elemental Lord, can only be activated once per turn. If this card leaves the field, skip the battle phase of your next turn. With all the water support, of course, and Abyss Rising, this card is going to be really awesome. It's going to be good at Atlanteans. One of my friends is dying to use it in Yugiohs. There's just so many different ways you can use this card. It's going to be amazing. And I can't wait for this one. This is one of the ones that I'm most excited about in the set. Now we have actually an unfortunate name change. Gaga Cowboy instead of Gunman. Don't really like the name change. I see why, of course, you gotta censor everything. It's been confirmed, supposedly, that it's gonna be a super rare, so that's not too bad. I was kind of figuring it would be ultra rare, but a super rare is not too bad on the rarities. I still think it's gonna be a pretty pricey card. I don't know what to guess on this one. My guess would be around the $30 range around sneak preview time. It's a generic card, so that's why I think it's gonna be a little bit more expensive, so it requires 2 level 4 monsters. And its effect is once per turn you can attach 1 Exceed material from this card and apply one of these effects depending on this card's battle position. If it's in attack position, this card, during the damage step, only if this card attacks an opponent's monster, it gains 1000 attack, and the target, that it's attacking, it loses 500 attack. If it's in defense position, inflict 800 damage to your opponent. Pretty simple effect, actually a really awesome effect, and I like how, like I said, it's just a generic card, so that means it doesn't have specific materials to make this card, which is really nice. Don't like the name change, but other than that, this card's going to be pretty awesome, and a lot of people are pretty hyped about this card, so I can see this being another one of the money cards of the set. Of course, the Madolches. The Madolches are going to be very powerful. After Abyss Rising is out. All the Madolche cards are right now going up in price and everything, and this is really the main reason why, and that is Queen Madolche Tiramisu. It has been announced that it will be an Ultra and an Ultimate, which kind of surprised me. I had a bad feeling it was going to be a secret, so that's good news, sort of good news for Madolche fans, that it's not a secret. This card is pretty awesome. It requires 2 level 4 Madolche monsters to Exceed summon, and once per turn you can attach 1 Exceed material from this card to target up to 2 Madolche cards in your graveyard, shuffle those targets into the deck, and then shuffle cards your opponent controls into the deck up to the number of cards returned. So this can actually be very deadly. It has a pretty good attack, but its effect is what really makes it a powerful card. And it's going to make Madolches actually a pretty big threat. Here's another card that's another one that's pretty hyped, actually. Kind of like Forbidden Lance and, of course, Forbidden Chalice, we now have Forbidden Garment. Not many people have been talking about this lately, which kind of surprises me, because when it was first announced, everyone was really hyped about this card. We don't know the rarity yet. My guess is going to be that it's going to be a super rare, but I don't think it's really going to matter as long as it's, at least holographic. I think it's going to be a, hard to get card and a pretty pricey card. Its effect is that you target 1 face-up monster on the field. Until the end phase, it loses 600 attack, but cannot be targeted or destroyed by card effects. It's a quick play card as well. So it has similar things, sort of like Forbidden Light stuff, but this one deals with card effects, or it can't be targeted or even destroyed by them. So that can come in handy for a lot of the destruction cards we have now. All the torrentials, mirror forces, everything, and so that's actually going to be a pretty awesome card. Like I said, even if it's going to be a super rare, I can see this another card. I know I'm saying $30 before, but I can see it being in the $30 range. So yes, what do you guys think about these cards? What do you think are going to be the more expensive cards of the set? You agree with me? Do you disagree? What do you think, of course? Like I said, we'll have a separate video talking about the TCG exclusives and, of course, the OCG imports, because we don't have all those announced yet. It always takes, about the week before it's about that sneak preview, if not almost like a day before the sneak preview, sometimes, before we hear all those cards. So, of course, we'll have a separate video on that. But out of the core set, I think these are going to be probably the most expensive cards of the set, and the ones to look out for at your sneak preview, and whenever the pack's actually released. So yeah, the reason I made this video is that way people won't get ripped off at their sneak preview, and I think it will really help out some people to know what cards to really look out for. Like I said, probably the card that I'm most excited about from Abyss Rising is the Elemental Lord, because I can't wait for those. I can't wait until we finally get a Wind one. There hasn't been announced yet, but I assume we'll get one, next year, the Wind's attribute one, and I can't wait to try that one out. So yeah, please tell me what you guys think. Like I said, tell me in the comments what you think will be the more expensive cards of the set, if you agree, disagree, and also, if you want to make your own video about it, please do. Like I said in the beginning of this video too, check out Yugitube.com. We'll have that in the description. And if you post, and check out the forums, and post on the forums, stay active, you might be a Yugituber of the week on that as well. So anyway, thanks for watching as always. Please subscribe if you haven't. Please hit that like button, and I will catch you guys later. See ya! Hope you've enjoyed my latest video. Be sure to check out the next and previous buttons that are down below so you can see some of the past and future videos that I've made, and also be sure to check out the 2 featured videos that are on both sides of me. Thanks again for watching, and be sure to comment, rate, and subscribe. Later, guys.